another thing that I wanted to talk about is I was doing a lot of research into the predictions of the cutoff times for the Boston Marathon for 2026. The predictions were predicting that it's going to be about 5 minutes faster than the new qualifying standard times. So essentially, if you don't know what that means, basically the time you have to get in order to even be able to apply for the Boston Marathon, that's what would make you a Boston qualifier, is if you qualified to apply. Those times, because so many people qualified for Boston the last couple of years, they decided to change the standards to 5 minutes faster, which of course everyone's like, oh my gosh. But it makes sense because the cutoff time was almost 7 minutes last year. So it's like now less people are just getting disappointed. I was like, okay, all right. I have to run 5 minutes faster than last year in order to qualify. But then it's probably guaranteed that I'm going to get to run in the Boston Marathon because they're cutting it back 5 minutes and less people are going to even attempt to qualify, let alone qualify. No, the predictions are saying that you need to BQ and then also run 5 minutes faster in order to not only apply, but to get accepted into the Boston Marathon. And so obviously that made me pretty upset to read. Like, it was disappointing to read. It makes sense because, I mean, the BAA is so freaking cutthroat. It made me realize, okay, I probably am not going to get to go to Boston. I was so nervous about it. Can I even run a sub 325? The good news is it makes me less nervous about going for this BQ because knowing, all right, well, even if I BQ, I probably won't even get into Boston. So if I don't BQ, it's not going to be the end of the world because I could just tell myself, well, the chances of you actually getting into Boston are pretty low. So